welcome to the Geek Legion of Doom. We are going to be having a look at the original Fantastic Four movie. Yes, I know I've got this one out in front of me, but just bear with me just a second. So we're going to have a look at the original collection of Fantastic Four movies, and in a separate video, I'll be having a look at obviously the Rise of the Silver Surfer, and in that video, I will also be including the collections of both films. So obviously, make sure you watch that one as well. But I can tell you, I've got sort of like 10 versions of the original Fantastic Four, and also this one. So this was the 2015 kind of version of the movie. I've only got the one copy of this, so it's not worth doing its own video. So this is the UK Steelbook. I haven't actually even watched this movie yet. So this is the only kind of version I've got. And it's probably the only Marvel film I've actually not seen, and it's just because I just heard it is so rubbish. I just haven't committed to watching it yet. So that is the Fan 4 stick, as it's kind of commonly known, Steelbook, the UK Steelbook, and that is the only copy of that movie that I own. So let's get into the original movie. This one is quite a nice European digipack DVD. So we'll go for the DVDs first. There's some great artwork there. You've got little leaflets. And yeah, it's a pretty fun release, to be quite honest with you. I think I want to say it's German, could be Dutch. You'll tend to get a lot of decent releases from that kind of neck of the woods. So that is a pretty decent version there. There's a number of different versions from the UK. So we'll start off with this one. This is the 2-disc set. I'll just slide that one over here for a second. And then we have another version which has got a kind of a foiled sleeve, and obviously you can see there has obviously a different sleeve to that one, but I think they're ultimately the same 2-disc set ultimately, with just different retailer sleeves. And then we have this version here, which is again, it's a different retailer sleeve, just a black slip. I want to say this was HMV, and again, it's just a 2-disc edition. And then, as well as that, you have the extended version, and this again is one with a card slipcase. So that is the basically the 4 UK DVD editions that I have. Now we get into the fun stuff. This one is a Japanese release, and I like this just because of its kind of difference in cover, to be quite honest with you. As you can see there, we've got a nice cleavage shot of Jessica Alba, and you know, the poor old thing's not even on that. And you know, yeah, sometimes I'll pick up these Japanese editions if they are different sleeves and stuff. It's quite often they are. What I think is by far and away the coolest edition is this one, and I think this is actually a Singapore version of it, and it's limited to, I want to say, 1,000. And you've obviously got the inside, you get like a digipack, and you get the 4 figures there, obviously kind of like a resin sort of style, you know, material. Yeah, 1,000 sets worldwide. So this one is pretty rare, to be quite honest. And I really like it. I think it's a really kind of unique looking set. The card is feels a little delicate and easily kind of like damaged, so you do have to be kind of a little careful with it. But I think it's a really great release, and really fun little figures, even though they're nothing like that in the film. The next one I think was also kind of fun, and this was an American Best Buy exclusive, and you get this tin. So this is obviously where you'd put your discs. So you get like kind of obviously the movies in there, and then you can keep them in this tin should you want to. So I think that's really cool. I think it's a real fun little addition. You know, it makes it a little bit unusual. Especially, I think, you know, obviously a lot of this packaging would be lost in some of the kind of like people who have opened it. So that's kind of a quite little fun one there. And then we move on to some Blu-rays. So HMV in the UK released a number of Marvel movies with the different slips, or basically all the Fox stuff. Just your kind of standard Blu-ray release under there. Interesting choice to put Invisible Woman on the front, I think. I probably would have gone with Johnny Storm if I were them. But there you go. Yeah, so that is the kind of the re-release version of the Fantastic Four. And then finally we have the UK Steelbook, which is quite a nice design. I like the fact you've obviously Doom's got a bit of the forefront here, which is kind of sadly lacking on some of the other releases. And he's there again on the back, so not a bad steelbook. I think this, what I want to say, was through Zavvi. Now that you can get a couple of collection steelbooks, which I'll show you in the next video. Anyway, that is the original Fantastic Four. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.